Hi sweeties, how are you doing? Welcome to Naya Sim. If this is your first time of coming across this channel, sweetheart, kindly smash the subscribe button, turn on the notification so you get notified each time I upload, and please give it a thumb up. I appreciate you all, and I want to say a very huge thank you to everyone of you for all the support and love always coming through to support me. I am truly grateful. So today we'll be talking about a white man who is talking about black magic, black girl magic, black excellence, everything. He was just like, and it's about two black female teenagers that solved 2,000-year-old math problems. Like, I think a lot of people from different races have tried solving these problems, but nobody did except the two black female teenagers. And I am really very, very proud of them. Like, do you know what it means to solve 2,000-year-old math problem? Man, that is a whole lot. And I don't know if they are getting all the recognition and all the, all the media runs they deserve and all that. I don't know about that, but I mean, this is something to be celebrated. This is something to be talked about and all that. Stay good to the screen. Let me roll this clip and we'll come back to talk about it. And let me know what you all think in the comment section. So straight up, let me roll the clip.
Did two black female teenagers just solve a 2,000-year-old math problem? You're damn right they did. It's pretty amazing. Calcia Johnson and Nakia Jackson of the St. Mary's Academy, a STEM school in New Orleans, Louisiana, Nolans, where they make the best red beans and rice, which I can't get in Indiana at all, worth of crap, except Popeyes. So God bless you, Popeyes chicken, for that. These two girls operate on a level beyond what I comprehend. Let them tell you themselves what they figured out.
Okay, so basically the Pythagorean Theorem states that a squared plus b squared equals c squared, so that the two sides of a triangle, an isosceles right triangle, when squared equals the square of the hypotenuse. So that's basically the theorem. And what we did is we solved it using trigonometry. And it has been done in the past by other people, but the proofs have not really been trigonometric. They've been like algebraic or like calculus based, but this is really using like the trigonometric rules, like actually doing the ratios for like sine and tan. And we use trigonometry and the law of sines to prove Pythagoras in a way that has not been done before.
For 2,000 years, we've been able to prove the Pythagorean theorem using algebra and other forms of math, but never trigonometry. And it was thought impossible up until about 10 years ago that trigonometry could be even used to prove this. Now, the problem with the Pythagorean theorem is it uses circular logic, much like a word proves a definition and a definition proves a word, meaning there's nothing else in existence that applies except that definition to that term. So that's the way we've always done the Pythagorean theorem. When you find the hypotenuse of a triangle, that's the long side. A squared plus b squared equals c squared. Well, they have done something now using trigonometry called a waffle cone, which will able to build off the triangle, and using the sine angles, it starts to look like a waffle cone. Simple and genius. Now, it's amazing because Occam's razor is defined as it's strip everything away until you get to the most basic or simple solution. And that's what these young genius minds did in just a matter of weeks, that nobody of any race or gender could do for 2,000 years. So please, they're just now getting attention for this. Please repost this, or I made the first 5 seconds of this video asking a very stark question so you can use it to stitch to tell your own story of Calcia Johnson and Nakia Jackson, these two young students from New Orleans. Please, let's get them out there. The more notoriety they can get, the more fame and the more credibility, the better the universities and the better the scholarships are going to come after them. So let's do everything we can to promote these two young minds and other minds like them. If you like this, please click the heart button. If you don't follow me, please do. And have an amazing week.
So I was able to gather a few stitches, and a lot of people really did duet this video. Like, so many people did duet this video. But I am bringing you the stitches so you all can see what black people are talking about it. And with that being said, still stay glued to the screen. Let me roll those stitches. Here we go.
Did two black female teenagers just solve a 2,000-year-old math problem?
All right, I've been tagged multiple times in this video. What else do I need to say? To be honest with you, I'm not surprised. 2 young black girls solve a 2,000-year-old math problem, and I trip up over fractions. It's wonderful that these 2 young black girls displayed intellect and intelligence, right? Excuse me, this fucking dog is crazy. But I'm not surprised. I mean, remember the movie Hidden Figures? If it wasn't for 3 black women, they wouldn't have made it to space. It just goes to show that we are more than just what society says we are. When applied, when nurtured, when educated, when you have the right teachers, you can achieve anything. I wish that we display more of our intelligence on a grander scale, much like these 2 young black girls, than football fields, you know, and basketball courts and athletic programs. Because if these young girls can solve a 2,000-year-old math problem, what happens when we're all operating on a level much like those of Wakanda? I'm so proud of these 2 black girls. I think we all should, you know, give them their flowers. I think that we should start attacking different aspects of a society, this society. It's time that we move away from the entertainment department and start getting into more things that can have people talk about us 5, 10, 15, 20 years down the line. All right? Now, don't get me wrong. There's a small percentage of black folks that are well embedded in different aspects of a society. But we need to oversaturate it, much like we oversaturate these athletic departments. I think it's perfectly okay to let white people take over athletics again. You know, it's been proven that we dominate the fucking sport. So it's time to move on, right? But yeah, man, shout out to these 2 beautiful young girls who displayed intellect on a genius scale. All right? So, yeah, this is Sky, by the way. So, you guys enjoy your day, and I'm going to get back to getting kisses from a 9-week big-ass dog. Peace.
Circular logic. Much like a word proves a definition and a definition proves a word.
Using mathematical concept that never lies. 1 + 1 is 2. 1 + 3 is 4. He says even words share the same logic. As for the definition of Christ's name in Hebrew is actually a definition, a term. It's not like an actual name. It means God saves. Right. So if you were to translate it in, let's say, Greek to Isoa, or in English, Jesus, it's just a name with no definition. So then a nullify itself, for his name was really a definition for God saves, not an actual name. And when translated in English, it's just Jesus with no definition. So it takes away the circular logic. So what are the Gentiles praying to? This is all logic. Look up the real name of Christ is Yeshua or Yahawashah. God saves. You take that away, you take away the circular logic. Just like simple math. No more translation or transliteration crap that Christians try to pull.
All right, so that is all we got from the stitches, and you know what? I am actually very proud of them, and I am so happy for them, and I hope they get, like, you know, they get so many good things coming their way. I mean, you know what it means to solve a 2,000-year-old problem, math problem. I mean, for me, it's a huge something, and I am so happy for them, and also for Black community. Thank you all so much for all the support. I appreciate you all. Let me know what you all think in the comment section, and see you all in my next video. Bye for now.